That's Martina McBride from SoCountry.ca and Safe in the Arms of Love. Kelly Wesley, hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
I'll get you up real close to that microphone. Okay. This is the way we bring you on.
Okanagan radio listeners may recognize the voice of Dennis Walker, most notably as Giant FM's Morning Man. First bitten by the radio bug back in 1978 while attending high school in Creston, BC, Dennis has spent a lifetime on conventional radio. Going out on his own last year, he set up SoCountry.ca, an internet-based station in his kitchen.
The most high-profile interview that we did out of my kitchen before we got to the Adidas Sportsplex was with Gary Felgard and Valdi. They were here for a concert, and I thought, well, you know, we've interviewed them before. Why not put in a request and see if they'll come down? They took it very seriously. They came down. Valdi brought his own microphone, if you can believe it. He said, I've got the equipment. He came in, set up. They played 4 songs. It was like a 45-minute set. They put their hearts into it like it was, you know, like they were in a major studio. And I will always be grateful because that interview brought more attention to the station.
Inspired by this success, Dennis was invited by the Penticton Soccer Club to set up shop at the Adidas Sportsplex, where he talks to local people with interesting stories.
You don't have to die to be an organ donor. You can, if you're a healthy individual, you can give an organ and help somebody live a long, healthy life.
Kelly Wesley is on air with us, and we're going to get right back to her story. She's just settling in here. She will be donating a kidney to a close friend. You're going to hear all about that as we move along. Here's Lone Star from SoCountry.ca.
He creates a 4-hour radio show live every day, bright and early at 5 a.m. Then the music and interviews repeat for 24 hours on the internet.
So you'll be in good health going in. You were saying you were going to the boot camps. When can you get back to a regular life? I try for 2 guests a day. Sometimes I get it on my own. I keep my MP3 with me on my bike. And if there's something going on, I go and get it, bring it back, and then play it the next day. But we bring people in studio more and more all the time now that we've built it to where it's at now.
Dennis says local content will continue to be the key to his success.
With a lot of the stations are just playing back-to-back music. Why not talk about what's happening close to home? You know, you can hear what's happening in Hollywood anywhere else. I've often told people you've got, 200 satellite stations and nobody knows what's happening in their own town. So that's what I'm trying to do. There's no secret to it.
And his internet radio station keeps the snowbird RVers in touch with home.
We have people that go down, they meet their friends there, and they're parked together and they're listening to what's happening here through SoCountry.ca. And I love that. I think it's great. Just learned how to Twitter, so you got to do all these things now. But the business has changed a lot since I got into it 32 years ago.
Still loving it?
Yes. Oh, yeah, very much so. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have taken this on.
For Go Okanagan, I'm Wayne McDougall in Penticton.